Right, tinfoil hat gang. This is going to be a good one, and I am excited to see this. So apparently a strange white object was seen during the Falcon 9 launch. This person was just filming the launch, just a normal video. A strange white orb just comes out of nowhere and flies alongside it. Now, I'm not even joking. This isn't AI. This is a real video that we're about to watch. And you can tell, because I've got my serious face on, that we're about to see a flipping alien, mate. So get your tinfoil hat on, give this video a like before the men in black come after me. There's not many opportunities we get to see a video like this, let me tell you. All right, so volume on full blast. Here we go.
Second stage.
Where is it?
Where we should be watching it. Right here is a better spot than doing out in the front. Well, if you come right here, you get the whole thing.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, man. If we see something, this is going to be the best, greatest video of all time. Oh, what is that? I see something there.
Come on, baby, explode.
See, there's something here.
Something coming down. Oh. It's separate. See that little dot right next
Looks like it's part of the rocket. Oh, wait.
Dude, that is that like the second part of the rocket coming down into the ocean? I think it is.
Yeah, it looks like it.
That's cool. You can see both parts.
Yeah, it's just falling down. Like a piece of debris or something. But it's flashing. What is going on? Whoa. What is that?
What's that?
What is that?
What's that thing?
What was that? I was watching this piece here.
We'll have to look back on the footage.
That is nuts. Yeah, what was that?
What's that thing?
Whatever it is, it's moving super quick. What was that thing flying towards it? And we all know that aliens are interested in nuclear warfare and stuff like that. Maybe they were flying their UFO going,
Yeah, boys, we're actually going to make it out of here.
but leave your comments on that down below. I mean, it's very rare that we get to see some great footage like that.
What you're about to see is a schizophrenia simulator created by someone who has schizophrenia on what it feels like to have these hallucinations. Check it out.
Look at the water. Hear that? Oh, it's a bird. Oh, you see the bird? Look how close you are. What?
Now, obviously, this is just one individual's experience, but I'm curious for anyone else that has schizophrenia how much it lines up with your experience.
I don't know why, but that reminded me. When I was a kid, I had a really bad sleepwalking stage, and everyone treated me like I was possessed. I remember going camping, right? I was about, I don't know, 6 or 7. Woke up in a field about flipping 2 miles away in my flipping budgie smugglers, right? With nothing on. Stood in a field, like 2 miles away, by someone shaking me going, wake up, in a flipping cornfield in pitch black. And I thought I was flipping possessed, mate. Let me tell you, everyone was treating me like I was the flipping exorcist or something. I'm not going to lie, that actually looks like torture, doesn't it? You know, I'm actually going to pray for everyone who has schizophrenia around the world, because I never knew that's what it looked like or what the experience was like. And of course, everyone's different, but man, That's crazy though, isn't it? And someone has to deal with that every single day. So use that as a lesson. If you ain't got schizophrenia, we need to be grateful for life because we can walk through life and wildlife or around our world in peace. But people that suffer from that, they're being harassed and tortured 24/7. So we need to pray for everyone who suffers from this condition. Man, did this guy get the speedboat update or something? Because what about if you want to have a nap? What about if you want to have a nap when you're doing flipping 80 miles an hour on the motorway and you wake up and you're flipping on a... flip. You're on a cruise. You go to sleep, you're driving to work, and you wake up, you're on a cruise ship like that, on a Tesla, going through the sea, sipping on a cocktail. These videos are all over the place, aren't they? One of my goals will be to get through one YouTube video without stuttering. That would be the goal of this year.
This woman claims that this is proof that there are non-humans walking amongst us. Now, I don't say that lightly, like there could be another explanation, but this is pretty freaking weird. Now, you remember in the movie They Live when they put on the sunglasses and they could see the reptilian-y people who are amongst the normal humans? And you know how that movie might have been made about Dicenian goggles, the goggles you put on that can see people's auras, but some people don't have auras because they might not be people? Well, this woman goes to Buckingham Palace, okay? She's in Europe. She's in England. She's using a thermal camera and looking at all kinds of normal people exhibiting a heat signature until she goes in front of Buckingham Palace. She turns around and films the front guards on this side of the gate, and they have a heat signature. But the two guards at the inner gate that goes into Buckingham Palace, in a second I zoom it in and you'll see, they don't have a heat signature, dude. And keep watching because this is extremely bizarre. You'd think someone said, well, their clothes are thick, so you wouldn't be able to see because of their clothes. But look at these two guys on either side of the door. No heat signature on their faces. You'd think for sure if it's picking up the heat signature of this light, should pick up their face. So now last I checked, reptiles are cold-blooded and have less of a heat signature.
Right, I've got to say, you know, if you're flipping reptilian, right, if you're a reptile, why are you going to get a job stood at a door, mate, all day? I think if they were some super advanced, intelligent race, you wouldn't come back and do that job, would you? You know, think about it. Oh, by the way, you're a reptilian. What job do you want to do?
I want to be the Queen's guard.
What do you want to do for the next 20 years? I just want to stand here like that. We're secretly taking over the world. Shut up. But all seriousness, no. Ah, man. I got it. But all seriousness. Man, I can't even say it. But all seriousness, though. That's pretty strange, though, isn't it? How they can't pick up their heat signatures. Something's definitely strange there. If I was you, mate, I would turn your location off, throw that phone in the bin, mate. Because if that's what I think it is, you are in deep trouble, mate. See you later. We're all going to salute for the guy that uploaded this video.
This is the mouse paradise, a scientific experiment from the 1960s. They made the perfect world for mice with unlimited food, safety, and no predators. In the beginning, they placed 4 females and 4 males and let them multiply. The population exploded, hundreds, then thousands. Then something strange happened. They stopped mating. And within 4 years, they were extinct. But why? According to scientists, the reason was social interaction overload. Just like humans on social media today. They were in 24/7 interaction with thousands of others. Too much stimulation, too much competition for social status, and this led them to lose the ability to form bonds, to mate and raise their young. Many males became so-called the beautiful ones. They lost interest in females. They just groomed themselves all day and withdrew completely because they could not compete in this chaos anymore. And the females followed by losing interest in males. So no mating, and they all just died without having babies. Since 2010 smartphones, humans are living the same social interaction overload. 24/7 status competition, income and lifestyle comparison with thousands of others, physical looks to impossible standards. Loneliness epidemic hits us harder than any virus could. You know, the mice couldn't turn this off, but you can.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think smartphones has ruined society. I think it's great for keeping in touch with family, but now we're stuck in this like hamster wheel of like attention, how rich you are and how good you think your life is, you know. Instagram, things like this, it's just a competition. It's who can look better, who can have the better photo, who can have the better background, who can have the better car, better house, better whatever. Boring, mate. Who cares? I don't care what people have for dinner, mate. I really don't care what people do in their day-to-day life.
Okay, this is either really cool or a little strange, but that's who you're doing business with, right? So,
What is this?
that is Marilyn's hair. So.
You can clone her.
That's awesome.
You can clone her.
That's awesome.
Oh my god, I'm literally going to do some crazy voodoo that I learned in Hawaii. Going to do some crazy voodoo that I learned in Hawaii. And I channel her. This is so special to me. Thank you so much. This is so cool. So cool.
Good vibes.
Wow. This is sleeping with me every night. Sorry, babe.
Man, she really hit them all there, didn't she? I'm not talking about the bloke she'd been with. I'm talking about the dark practices, cloning and channeling and all that. But don't you guys agree that it's a bit strange sometimes when you watch the Kardashians? Like, there's some strange dark witchcraft. Why would you want Marilyn Monroe's hair? Like, let the poor woman rest in peace.
Mint is facing heat today after a closer look at their ingredients revealed the brand's famous melting center isn't actually chocolate. It's solidified vegetable fat.
And the bleached fat is the start of something so much worse. Lind's Truffle scrapes in at under 20% cocoa content, bulked with cheap fillers to legally pass as chocolate. To get dirtier, this load is fused with petroleum-derived vanillin, a shelf-proof flavor added purely to cut costs at the expense of your gut health. Multiple brands were scanned. Lind's Truffle was flagged as a Nova Group 4 industrial hazard with severe lead contamination.
What the hell is vegetable fat? So there's fat in everything. We can't avoid it, can you? Pizza, you can't eat pizza, can't eat chocolate, can't eat flipping, I don't know, anything. You know, someone needs to invent a healthy pizza that we can all eat, that will hit all our macros, hit all our 5 a day. Why hasn't someone done that yet? They're literally inventing UFOs, but no one can invent a healthy pizza. Why?
Don't just punch in 15 or 18% because my check came out to 60 and they're saying 18% is almost $30 out of 60. That's a 50% tip. So they're trying to trick us. Look, if you hit 20, it makes it 33. 18, 29. That's not right. So it's actually $12. 18, I think 20% is actually $12. Don't get bamboozled. Don't just start clicking stuff.
See, I don't understand the whole tipping culture, you know, because I'm from England. We're all cheapskates, mate. If I'm paying for something, you're getting it to the penny. Anything over, I'm taking it back. It's going back in my wallet. But I was thinking of coming out to Texas, you know what I'm saying? You know, me and my cousin Darlene, man, on the ranch, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if that's Texas or not, but anyway, I can't get in through one video without doing an accent. Is this something I'm going to have to do? Is this something I'm going to have to do the tipping thing? What, you know, what's the case there? Because, I mean, what happens if I just say no? Or is it everywhere you go you have to tip? So if there's anyone watching this video from Texas, you know what I'm saying?
The secret cave that goes into Disneyland. Now, if this works and it actually does go into Disneyland, I have an annual pass, so I'm not trying to steal admission. Here goes. It's kind of short. I think I made it. I think I made it. I did make it. I made it. I made it, I made it, I made it. I am in Disneyland. It works. The cave is real.
I mean, if that's real, we got a problem there, haven't we? That's super creepy. I mean, it's got to be fake because we didn't see the entrance of him going in. He could have gone in for a random cave, then actually went to Disneyland and filmed it the other way. You know, because we didn't see the transition there. But there are a lot of conspiracies, though, about these hidden caves at Disneyland, and they're very hard to find videos. But if you find any videos on it, send them to me on Instagram and I'll watch them. Right, before you all go, I want to share with you something that I do every day. It's something that I've kind of invented myself, and it's called the 1 day rule. So if you're feeling stressed or you've got a lot to do every day and you're thinking, man, I've got to do this for weeks or months or years, and if this will happen, if this might not happen, the 1 day rule, pretty much each day is a victory. If you achieve what you've set out to do today, and you get to the end of the day and you sit down and go, I've done everything I set out to do, that's a victory. You're victorious. You know, the 1 day rule. Don't focus on next week or next month or next year, or, you know, if you have a goal, you can only go 1 day at a time. We're not time travelers. We can't shoot off in time. We can only wake up in the morning and go to bed and make progress 1 day at a time. Like, no one can walk forwards without taking a step. So remember that. 1 day at a time. Literally, it's as simple as that. Like, sometimes, you know, when I've been super stressed out in the past, I think, what have I got to do today? I'm just going to focus on these tasks, and then I'll focus on tomorrow when tomorrow comes, you know. And that's really helped me to stay calm, to stay consistent, and to not get too overwhelmed. Because when you think about the big picture and how much you've actually got to do, of course it's going to be like, man, my head's going to explode, I can't do this. But if you focus on the tasks of today and tomorrow, then that's fine. You just try it, and I hope that can bring you some sort of peace and bring your anxiety down. Because, you know, a lot of us get anxious about things that might happen. That just means you're stuck in the future. So if things don't go the way you think it's going to, just don't worry about it. Focus on today. And if you've done what you set out to do, that's a win, mate. That's a win. That's not a loss. And consistency beats perfection every single time. And I'm not speaking like I'm some crazy successful. I'm not. So remember that, everyone. The 1 day rule. All right? Just try it, and you might feel a bit more ease about things. Just take it 1 day at a time, because we can all boast about our achievements or what we've done, but we are so fragile. We can be here now and gone in a second. That's us. We could be the healthiest, you could have the best body, have the strongest body, the biggest muscles, or whatever. You get one illness and that's it. So we are extremely fragile, so just take it 1 day at a time, yeah? And I hope that helps you. And I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. Hope you all have an amazing week. And I'll see you again tomorrow. I'll see you then.